Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. I'm here to bring you the review for My Hero Academia manga chapter 368. So, we leave off where we start off, sorry, where we left off last chapter with Deku asking the question, Shiggy, yo bro, you still in there? And then we have Lou Million basically saying, yeah, I think he's still in there. Or then we have one of the previous users of the the one for all, sorry, saying to Deku, yeah, Shiggy still be in there. So we start off the chapter like that, and then the rest of the chapter is just seemingly Deku showing off his new quirk. We get to see the works of the second quirk within this chapter. Don't really get it personally. It seemed like a rip on Luffy's gears, but no, in all honesty, it just seems like it's a quirk that allows Deku to go faster, therefore making his attacks hit harder. And that's not really the important bit for me. I don't really care about the ins and out of the quirks per se. It's more what caught my interest is what the second said before he used the quirk. And it was something on the lines of, yo, bro, once you use this, you got 5 minutes. If you don't finish the fight, the world is screwed. That's pretty much what he said. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing, switching it up just a little bit to make it sound a little bit more interesting, but that's basically what he said. And now, this could go here or there. It could go in a few couple of ways, but I don't think that the fight will be wrapped up in 5 minutes. I'm just going to be honest with you. I do feel like that this will lead to a moment where Deku pushes himself above and beyond, plus ultra if you will. But I do believe it will lead to a moment like that with Deku pushing himself. And I feel like this is because this is a theme. At least this is how I feel. This is a theme of Deku. Deku has always pushed himself more than he needs to, more than his body can take at every moment within the series as the series has gone on. Sometimes it's needed, sometimes it's not really that needed. For example, the first time Deku uses his quirk, he breaks his arm. Accidental, fair enough. Moving on within the series, when we get to the sports festival, he goes above and beyond, all in the attempts to impress All Might. These weren't necessarily needed times. And then if you go on further, you can go to the fact where I'm thinking about when he fought, I think his name was Masila, and he wasn't able to beat him without going beyond plus ultra if you will. But it's because Deku is always in these situations where he does go all out. It's accumulated damage for him, his arms, so to say. So I feel like the theme of Deku is that he was someone who will always go above and beyond, do more than he really should do, and that will lead to his death. In the very first episode, in the early stages of the manga, Deku states, "This is the story of how I became the greatest hero." I always found that interesting because he doesn't state, "This is the story of how I became the next symbol of peace." And I feel this is interesting is I feel like you can be the greatest hero within death. You've left a very outstanding mark on the world. But I feel like the symbol of peace has to always be a live figurehead who is always there watching over the world. And that's how I feel like, at least for the Deku, the series is going to end in his death. Doesn't really make sense, but yeah, you get what I'm trying you get what I'm trying to say there. I think Deku will die by the end of the series, and the next symbol of peace is Lumiere. Anyway, but yeah, so that's that. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I gotta say. Like I don't know, I've recorded this 3 times now. Literally, this is the 3rd time recording it. So I'm not sure if I started it, staying on saying it, but this chapter was a very fast-paced, quick read chapter, like most chapters have been previously. However, unlike most chapters previously, it was an enjoyable chapter to read. So I will give it a 3-star rating. And like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.